Welcome, my dear friends. Here is a wonderful evening, and what we are going to give here, what you are supposed to do here is. So, before that, I just want to tell everybody, as American English, we give high importance for stage presentations. So, different type of stage presentations are given. We knew the importance of the leadership qualities, and in the leadership qualities, what a stage presentation plays, what role does it play? Here, in presentation, we are giving a different type of presentation. It is called mobile presentation. Mobile presentation in the sense, you just keep walking with gestures and countenance. You just express yourself and conveying the messages to the audience. So stage presentation with a mobile talk. This is what we are going to give here. So now, I request everybody to speak on one topic, and Anita, she will be calling each person, and everybody should give their own presentation. Now you start with you, then after that you can go.
Good evening, my dear friends. I'm here to talk about a wonderful thing which is created by God called rose, and I'm here to share about the characteristics which rose has got. The rose has so many features, and we will learn about the usefulness of rose. If the rose is in the hands of wife or husband, it represents love, and if it is in the hands of teenagers, it represents romance. And if it is in the hands of devotees, it represents devotion. And if it is in the hands of guests, it represents welcome or wish. And even in all functions and also in temple, rose is a queen of all flowers. And it has so many features like fragrance and beautiful. The blowing and spreading fragrance is the nature of a rose. Like that, we are also have a special characters in ourselves. We should not change that for any cause, and we should be ourselves. Thank you. Now let us welcome Mr. Shobna Raj to share the usefulness of coconut.
Good evening, everybody. Just now I am going to talk about coconut. Some of them, each and every friends are speak. Somebody spoke about the rose, and some other friends are going to talk about the different topic, but just now I am going to talk about the coconut. Everyone very clearly understand about the coconut. Coconut tree is also having very useful to every peoples in different ways. Every day I used to go to morning walking to in a ground. I can see my friend, one person who is waiting in nearest to the ground. When I ask him, he tell one example. He will tell one example. Why are you waiting here? He will ask with me, I am waiting for a coconut man. Why are you men waiting here to coconut man? He spoke with me one point that was very useful to me. Very useful to me. What did he told? He told me, every day I am taking one coconut. If everybody take one coconut every day, no need to go to doctor and some other places. That point is, I I feel that that point is very good point, because in coconut tree, in coconut water, so many medicines are contains potassium, likewise some other etc. Likewise, we can say some other so many points I can say about the coconut tree. But if the time is short period, likewise some other friends are going to speak out. I want to speak one more point only. Last week I went to Kerala one day picnic. There was one hotel, big hotel. There when I went there, so many people are there. They had a very good bungalow and some other flower places. Likewise, so many beautiful places in the hotels. Not only this bungalow, beautiful bungalows, and but also some other one small cottage inside of the hotel. Cottage means that beautiful small cottage. Likewise, cottage means the top of the cottage whereby coconut leaves. All the peoples are going, even though in so many beautiful bungalows and flower house and everything, the peoples are going to only that small cottage, the coconut tree cottage. I asked somebody, why are you man, beautiful bungalows there, beautiful bungalows and beautiful flowers places and some other open places available. Why are you men going this cottage? I asked somebody. The people saying cottage is if you sit under the cottage, you never feel about heat. Likewise, I can say so many points. What I am telling the points, likewise, this same coconut, everyone should useful to some others. Like suppose if the son also should useful to their parents. Some nearest peoples also useful to neighbors. Likewise, some other owners and some other useful to the laborers. I can say so many points. Just now I am going to complete this point. Thank you. Everything.
Next to Mr. Shobana Raj, let us welcome Mr. Shivam to tell about the usefulness of money and its characteristics.
Hi, good morning, my dear friends. It's a very welcome pleasure to present here, and now I'm going to talk about what need of money. Money. Nowadays, full of money, and this full of harassment, full of tension is going for money. So, money is important in life, but we can't say money can give everything in life. So, I'm giving some 2 or 3 points so that you can understand, is it money good or bad? Money can buy house, but not home. Home in the sense of where the individual peoples are living. Money can buy people, but money can't buy love. No. So money can buy pleasure, but money can it buy happiness? No, impossible. So from this point we can say that money we can get it, but we can't give. So we can't give to others. It's very difficult to. It's very easy to earn, but it's very difficult to give others. So I am just singing one little poem, so that it's totally entertainment and entertain you, as I think. So I am singing one poem. When I had money, oh, I knew no joy till I went to poor. For many a false man as friend, keep them always straight and true. Yeah, these are 4 words, and through this we can understand, when I had money, I know how to enjoy the life. But till we get poor, then we know, after poor we know the importance of money. So, my dear friends, I can say only to say for money, you should save the money. Suppose you had lot of money, you should save. Don't waste. Don't enjoy on that time. So this is all the thing about money, and whatever my dear friends already told about rose. We always park as rose, and one of my friends told about coconut. So we should save our coconut trees because a lot of medicine was there. So thank you for this.
Next to Mr. Shivam, let us welcome Mr. Kannaya to share the information about garbage in and garbage out philosophy.
Hi, my dear friends, and a very good evening to all present here. Garbage in and garbage out. It is a proverb and or a statement. It is like in this philosophy here we are talking about the different types of character, that mainly two different types of character that a person can have. In this philosophy, two tigers are the representatives for our different characters. A tiger having its nature with his anger, or who want for eating purpose, who is hurting others and other things, and without reason if he will fight with others and many things more, he can't get happiness because of this. But another tiger that shows our different characters, that is good, calm and quiet. It shows that he can be happy, and he is storing all of his energy for the right fight. He will use his all energy to the right direction to improve himself and to develop the others. In this way, the good garbage in, garbage out, and good in, good out. What we feed in our mind and heart, that reflects through our character and behavior. That is the outcome. That for that only it is said garbage in, garbage out. Means if you have bad things in your mind and heart, the outcome of your as your character, and the outcome of your character will be the bad, and you can't get the real happiness and the good in, good out. If you have good mind and good heart, then you can get happiness. You can spread the joy all over the world. That you need to know about this. Thank you.
Let us welcome Mr. Shadab to say about seed.
Hi dear folks, I am here about to talk to seeds. A little seed. A seed have potential to grow the forest. A seed daily grow up for become a tree. First is it becomes a little plant, then it become tree, then become fruit, and then it grow up the forest. As same like we should change daily for develop ourselves. A man have potential to grow up the create the followers like Obama, Hitler. They have created many political followers, and Tata, Mittal, they have created many business followers. So, I would like to say, be like a seed and live with power, potential, and create a huge number of followers. Thanks.
Now let us welcome Mr. Ranjit to tell a short story of Buddha.
Welcome to one and all present here. I am going to tell about the story Diamond in You. First of all, do you all know what are your talents, and do you all know what are your good at? Everyone has a special talent in you. Finding the diamond in you, we can learn this from a good story. There was a huge Buddha statue which is made of clay. It was known as clay Buddha. Mainly it was made of clay. This clay Buddha attracted a lot of people from all over the country. A lot of followers came to this Buddha, and they started crowding in the city. Due to this, the government planned to shift this Buddha statue to the suburbs in the city. So one fine day they brought a huge crane to shift this Buddha. Suddenly there was a heavy raining in the place. The people started to shift to cover the Buddha with a polythene cover, because the clay would get dissolved. So they bought a big polythene cover and covered the whole Buddha statue. But still, some drops went inside the polythene cover, and it fell on the eyes of the Buddha. Suddenly, there was a spark from the eyes. The people became scared and then ran away, leaving the polythene cover. The whole Buddha statue got dissolved in water, but it became a diamond statue. It started sparkling, and it gives a huge shine. From this, what we learned is everyone has a diamond in them, but there is some clay-like substance which is preventing us from expressing our talents. So find your diamond in you, and then perform well to succeed in your life. Thank you.
Now let us welcome Mr. Sunil to share some information about Rose.
Hello friends, it's my pleasure to stay here and give a speech to all beautiful friends. My topic is Rose. Rose is it is very beautiful and spreads all over love. This rose, when in the hands of wife and husband, it represents love. And when this rose in the teenagers, it represents romance. And when this rose in the hands of guest, it represents welcome, wishes. And when this rose in wedding ceremony, it's so happiness. And when this rose in funeral, it's so sad. And for all functions, rose is everywhere we see. Everywhere is rose. Rose is the queen of flowers. Rose born with admits thorn, but still it is beautiful, fragrant, and colorful. Blooming and spreading fragrance is the characteristics of rose. So let us live our life as rose, and whether world like our character or does not like our character, don't bother about it, and live our characters as rose. That's thank you.
Now let us welcome Mr. Shiva to share some information about seed.
Malay Vanakkam to Ace American English. So, It gives me a great pleasure to speak about the philosophy of seed plus of potential. So everyone has a potential with them. If, the ignorance people has the potential with themselves. So in this case, seed has a potential to create to grow the forest.
Let us welcome Mr. Hoshia to share some information about money.
Good evening, all of you. Thank you for this my opportunity to share about the money. Now I'm going to talk about the money. The money is very important to our life, but money alone is not in everything in our lives. So money can buy a house, but not home. That means there are some things, the meanings, hidings. So as the money, when we have money, we can guess the things as we like. But when we guess the house, which are our own money, was we cannot get a home. That means when we buy a house, we can realize that the house is important after the next money. Then we can live peacefully in that homes. And the second first, when it can buy back, but not slept. When we can buy money back, but we can feel unable to sleep the whole night. That's why the money is not fully important. So the third, money can buy food, but not appetite. That means, as we know, if we have the money, we can have the food from the restaurant. But as always, we have no appetite, as every time we want to eat. So this also is clear that the money is not fully important to our life.
Now let us welcome Ms. Batma to give the information about seed which gives philosophy.
Hi everybody, I'm going to start a speech about the nature of the seeds. The seeds as a character, seeds as a potential in it to create a forest, and the plant has a potential in it to create flowers. Everyone has a potential everyone has a potential to create something. When you take the followers like Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi ji, they created the political followers. When you take Obama, Tata, Ratan Tata, like that, they created business followers. So everyone should create followers of themselves. Be like a seed and create new things every day. I think from today onwards, everybody will like a seed. That's all. Thank you.
Now let us welcome Mrs. Sunita to give some information about money.
Good evening, everybody. Today I am going to talk about money. Money is important in our life, but money is not life. Without money, we will get mother, father's, parents' love. Without money, we cannot buy anything, anythings. Money can buy house, but cannot buy home. Money can buy bed, cannot buy sleep. Money can buy a degree, cannot buy knowledge. Money can buy food, but cannot buy what? Cannot buy appetite. Money can buy people, cannot buy love. Money can buy flexion, but cannot buy love, affection and happiness, peaceful. If you will go to anywhere, you will spend money. You will spend money. If if you will go to some government office also, you have to pay money. You want some birth certificate like land, some certificates, you have to spend money. Nowadays people also, they want money. They don't want friendship. They don't want love and affection. They will depends on money. But my point of we will change our mind. If money now, if I have now money, in afterwards I don't have money, but friendship and affection will be continue in life. Thank you.
Dear friends, we just had an excellent presentation given by our students. It is mobile presentation. So it's just generally for encouraging the students, we do give some compliments to them. So just I ask who's the best speaker. I'm just leaving the choice to you. You have to select who has given the best presentation. Yes, you can ask question. You can ask one by one. Who? Okay, whom do you think has given the best presentation amongst you? Whom? Just point out. Who? Him. Ranjit Kumar. Okay, Ranjit, you. You also selecting Ranjit, you. Ranjit, you. Shivam. Okay, you. Shivam. So how many for Ranjit and how many for Shivam? 3 Ranjit, 2 Shivam. Whom? Aruna. Okay, Aruna, you. Huh? Okay, okay, Shobhan. Okay, you. Shivam. Okay, you. Who? Huh? Coconut tree. Okay, your name name as a coconut tree. Okay, you. Shivam. Okay, Shivam gets the first prize, and we are selecting him who has given the best mobile speech over here. And this is a small gift from our American Center. It's a corporate English CD. Is nearly with around 6,000 vocabularies, corporate vocabularies. So he is winning that. Okay, have this man. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing your cards. Thank you.